Hi, my name is Eileen, and today I wanted to talk about a tool called the Pooled Trust. This is another tool that we are allowed to use in Florida to help somebody who is applying for the Medicaid long-term care program, but their assets are over the $2,000 countable asset threshold. So in the last video, we talked about a tool called a personal services contract, otherwise known as a personal care contract, but today we're just going to focus on this other tool called a pooled trust. So a pooled trust is something that it's already set up and it's managed by a trustee, and it exists to hold money that people who are receiving public benefits would otherwise be entitled to. For example, maybe family members are leaving them some money, or maybe they got into some kind of a car accident or other accident and they're getting a recovery from that. And if they received that money directly, it would kick them off of the public benefits. And for people who need those benefits, it's crucial that they stay on those programs. Otherwise, they will lose huge amounts of services, and also the money that they receive directly would be gone very quickly. So for Medicaid long-term care, the pooled trust is equally usable. And how it works is that we help you join it. We facilitate that process. And then once you join it, which means you sign a joiner agreement, then you get your own account for all intents and purposes, and the money gets transferred to them. And the money is spendable. It can be spent for the Medicaid recipient's benefit, and all that usually it's the power of attorney that does this. They will email the administrator at the pooled trust an invoice and a payment request form, and then the administrator will, or the trustee will send a check right away to the payee or the vendor. So it can be a great tool for the Medicaid long-term care program, but like with all the tools, it has upsides and downsides. The upsides is that it can be put together and facilitated pretty quickly, and of course the money's liquid, and that's key, so that it's not like it has to be parked somewhere and that it can never be spent. It's nice to have the money liquid. The downside is that if there's any money left in there when the person dies and left in their account, when the Medicaid recipient dies, it goes to pay back Medicaid first. So normally we don't stuff the assets into the pooled trust. We would use other options probably first in most circumstances, and then if there's money left over, if there's kind of a certain amount of money, we would use the pooled trust. We try to kind of get our crystal ball out and predict how much we could put in there that would actually be spent over the Medicaid recipient's lifetime. So for somebody who is at home getting on the Medicaid long-term care program, getting in-home aids, or they're in an assisted living facility and Medicaid is helping to pay the cost of the assisted living facility, they need a lot of liquidity. So this can actually be a good tool because the money is going to be spent every month. But if a person is in a nursing home and on the Medicaid long-term care program, they don't really have that many expenses because Medicaid covers the whole cost of the nursing home, less their income. So it's not really the greatest tool if they're in a nursing home. So it's one of the many. Florida's very generous in the tools that they give us. And in the next video, we're going to talk about another one.